What's up, guys? Seaboom here. Megan, I cannot talk right now. I have to go. Does MGK even know about us? You have to tell him. That's not, like, we can't keep doing this. No, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm trying to make a video for the boys. Alright? No, I have to. Okay. Alright, bye. Sorry about that, fellas. Girl problems. So, I got another video for you today. It's gonna be about 3 healthy foods to avoid during weight loss. Stay tuned. So before we get into the 3 foods that you should avoid, I'm going to tell you the category that these 3 foods fall under. And these are what you call high calorie, low volume foods. That means they're very calorie dense, which I guess means they have a lot of calories for the serving size you get. And at the end, I'll go over high volume, low calorie foods, which are the thing you want to be eating for weight loss to make it the easiest and least painful way possible to lose weight, I guess. Sure. Now, I'm not saying that you have to never eat these foods. You can eat them if you want to, but it's going to make weight loss a hell of a lot harder, okay? You want to be eating as much food as possible for as little calories as possible, and these foods make it hard to do that. So, if you want to eat these foods, go for it. But weight loss is going to be a lot harder if you do eat them or foods like them, okay? Alright, so getting into the first food, we got peanut butter. Some of you probably are not surprised by this. Peanut butter, I swear bro, is one of the most calorie dense foods you can get. Like that and butter, for like the serving size you get for peanut butter, most it's like 190 calories for 2 tablespoons. That's fucking insane, man. 2 tablespoons is like, I can't even do it with my hands. It's like smaller than that, bro. It's like that. Something like that. That's 190 calories. You could get like 2,000 calories for like this little bit amount of food like this. That's crazy. Now you're probably asking, Sawyer, why is it high in calories? I'm glad you asked. If you watch my previous videos, you will know that peanut butter is extremely high in fat. And you will also know that fat is the most calorie-dense macronutrient, holding 9 calories per 1 gram of fat. Peanut butter is also extremely dangerous during weight loss, because if you go to use 2 spoons of that shit, man, you know for a fact you're not using 2 spoons. Or 2 tablespoons, I guess. You're gonna be sucking on that spoon like it's a cock. The last reason I think you should avoid this food is because it's sweet and it's salty. Now this is the best of both worlds here. This is where shit gets dangerous, man. Your body loves the sweetness of it and it loves the saltiness of it, and those two come together and it's an explosion of pleasure and flavor and nutsack tingling in your mouth. So this food can be extremely dangerous. I know I've had trouble with this in the past when I lose weight, because I freaking love peanut butter. Oh, a good alternative to this is the PB2 powder you can get at Walmart. That has like 90 calories per 2 no, it's got less than, it's like 50 calories per 2 tablespoons. And it's way higher in protein than peanut butter. And before we move on, I want to touch on the protein thing. Because when I was at the gym last night, I told one of my friends about this video. Riley, I know you're watching. You're one of my 2 subscribers, bro, so I appreciate you. I told him I was gonna make this video about 3 healthy foods that you should avoid during weight loss. And I brought up that I was gonna use peanut butter for my first food. And he brought up a really good point about peanut butter that fools a lot of people. Riley talked about the little circle on the peanut butter jar that says high in protein, or like 7 grams of protein per serving. Now for beginners out there, that might fool you. You might be like, oh, that's high in protein, I'm gonna eat a lot of that, that's healthy. Wrong. For my more experienced lifters or weight losers or athletes or fitness enthusiasts or whatever, you know that this is stupid. This is just marketing, because the amount of protein you get, so I did a little math here on my calculator. I tried to do some math to figure out the percentage of calories that come from protein from peanut butter, because it markets it at the Jif or the Skippy company markets it, that's kind of tough to say, markets it as like a high protein food. It says high in protein, 7 grams of protein per serving. It might not say high in protein, but it definitely says like 7 grams of protein per serving, because they want you to know that, hey, this has this much protein in it. when in reality, it is a sliver of where the calories come from in peanut butter. So, I did the math. I think this is correct. So, in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, which is 1 serving, there's 16 grams of fat. You do 16 times 9, because there's 9 calories per 1 gram of fat. You get 144. And then you have 7 grams of protein. And you times that by 4, because there's 4 calories in 1 gram of protein, and you get 28. You add, there's like a little bit more carbs. There's like 2 or 3 carbs. I didn't do that. But you add those 2 together, you get the number 172. So, you divide 170, or you divide 172 by 28, and you get 0.16. So out of the 190 calories or 172 calories that come from peanut butter, 16% of them come from protein. That's it. The rest come from mainly fat and like a little bit of carbs. But most of peanut butter is fat. So compared to how many calories it is, peanut butter is not high in protein no matter how well they market it. If you tried to get all your fucking protein from peanut butter, you'd be sitting there with a fucking spoon and you'd reach like 8,000 calories before you got to your protein goal for the day. So watch out for that. And I really appreciate you, Riley, bringing that up, because I actually really did like that point. So thank you. Riley also brought something else up that I really like. And I quote, "Mass moves mass." Amen, brother. Okay, that was really long, but moving on to the second food, we have nuts and seeds. Now these are another example of a high calorie, low volume food. You can eat like a tiny bit and you can get a shit ton of calories. The serving size is usually like a 4th cup or a 3rd cup or some shit like that. But who the fuck's really dumping their seeds, their fucking seeds, into a measuring cup and they're like, oh, I'm only gonna eat this much? Nobody. They're just getting in there, grabbing handfuls of seeds, tossing them in their fucking pie hole. No. And really any foods to do with nuts or seeds, like almonds or pecans or walnuts, they're all going to be high in calories because they're all high in fat. So you have to watch out for pretty much all nuts and seeds. Now, I'm not saying they're not healthy. They are healthy. They are really good for you. They got omega-3s, they got good fatty acids, they got like, what the fuck's that called? Polysaturated, monosaturated fat, which is good, healthy fat. But they are awful for weight loss. So if you're trying to be healthy, go ahead, eat them. If you're just focused on losing weight to change how you look, avoid these things at all costs. And the last reason I got for you guys why you should avoid nuts and seeds is because they low-key taste like shit, bro. Pick a different fucking snack. Who the hell's going to Quick Trip, man? Grabbing a pack of fucking seeds, walking up to the counter while the cashier's looking at you. She's like, that's what you're gonna pick, man? Now that is just a disgrace to your whole bloodline. If you go to Quick Trip, if you're in the Midwest, and you pick up a pack of sunflower seeds, and that's it, you don't get any other snacks, you should be ashamed of yourself. You could pick anything, man, and you choose to pick fucking seeds? Get lost, bro. Good grief, man. Now the last food I have for you is like a combination of foods. We got cheese, fatty meat, and oil. Now again, all of these foods are high in fat. Fat's the most dense calorie dense, I guess I said it backwards, but you know what I meant. Most calorie dense macronutrient, 9 calories per 1 gram of fat. Anything with a lot of fat, it's going to have a lot of calories. Again, I'm not saying these foods aren't healthy or that you have to completely cut them out of your diet. I am saying to make weight loss the easiest and less painful to make weight loss easiest and to be the least painful, you want to be eating as much food as you can for as little calories as you can, and these foods do not do that. So if I were you, I would avoid these foods. And again, this is a high calorie, low volume food. You don't get to eat a lot of it, but you still get a shit ton of calories. Now, moving on to the foods that you should eat during weight loss. And these are just the opposite of the first foods. These are high volume, low calorie foods. Now to find these foods, you have to look for certain foods with a big serving size for a little amount of calories. So if you take something like, I don't know, man, like fucking popcorn or something. Popcorn is actually really good in calories. You can have like 3 cups of it for like 100, 200 calories, something like that. I don't know. It might be more. But I know popcorn's good, and it has a decent amount of protein. So think about this for a second. Peanut butter, you can get 200 calories in this much, right? 200 calories here. Popcorn, you can get 200 calories for this much. Now think about that in your stomach, right? Which one is going to fill you up more? This is why I say high volume, low calorie foods, because these foods will fill up your stomach so you don't get hungry. Like your stomach will be physically full of food so you don't want to eat anymore. This is how you make weight loss easier. Now usually these foods are low in fat, they're usually decent on carbs, but almost all of the time they're low in fat. An even better thing about these foods is that they're usually high in protein. I mean, there's some exceptions. You have shit like sugar-free Jello, which has no protein, but you can eat fucking this much for it for like 100 calories. So, but a lot of the times these foods are actually high in protein. These are the foods, guys. These are the foods that you want to look for if you're trying to lose weight. You might have to change up your diet a little bit, but these are the foods you need because these will fill up your stomach so you don't get hungry. Hunger is one of the main reasons people stop losing weight or they go back to the weight they were if they've lost any weight. Hunger is one of the main reasons. So if you can curb that hunger craving, you'll be good to go, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I thought this was a good video. I was passionate about this one, bro. I was flowing, man. The things I do for you guys, bro, it's crazy. I just got to work, and I got to work at like 9:30 because it was like -30 this morning. So like starting machines in this cold of weather is not good. It's just too cold. So right now, I'm sitting in this cab in like 10-degree weather, man, filming this video. You can't see my breath, but it's cold. I do this for you, bro, because I love you. My dad just texted me. He said, leaving Ben's now about 40 minutes to get back. My dad's on his way back. But what I was saying, I love you guys, man. I love you, bro. I love you through the screen right now. Kiss me through the phone. Alright, boys, that's all I got for you today. I will catch you tomorrow. I post a video every single day. Every single day. I promise you. Unless my internet takes a shit or something, because we have real shitty internet where we live. But I post a video every single day, and it usually has something to do with, all my videos right now are all about weight loss, but next week I'll be starting talking about like putting on muscle. Pretty soon I'll be talking like about my dad again. I'll be talking about like business, and I'll be talking about like Christianity, entrepreneurship, stuff like that. It's basically like a self-improvement, you know, just get better overall channel, I guess. Yeah, whichever way you want to cook the pancake, I guess. But if you like this video, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, share it with your grandpa, share it with your cat, share it with your stepmom. Drop the Snapchat below. Now, I would really appreciate it if you did those things, because if you did, I would like it. But if you didn't, I wouldn't like it. So therefore, it's a win-win for Sylvester Stallone. So why not do it? Anyway, that's it. Peace out, fellas. Love you.